Hello everyone, Chocobird here for another video review. This time I don't really have to, another one of these I don't have to bring it too far forward. In fact, you could probably have seen from under there. But it's Kinder Choco Bonds. Yeah, there we go. It's a massive, so yeah, there you are. Massive pack of these. I don't know if they sell them in smaller packs. Just sort of say more to share on the back. Choco Bonds all over actually. Every angle you can tell it's Choco Bonds. Yeah, so yeah, I have no idea if there's any other types. So just looking on the back, and there's a couple of products they're placing on there. Product placement on the back, but yeah, just if it is. There you go. Probably the best I can do. Yeah, it's a massive pack, and recently in the UK there's been a sort of advertising campaign for these, so I thought I had to get them to give them a review while they're hot. Yeah, it's a massive. It doesn't say new on the bag though. Normally they say new when things like this are new, but anyway, it's a 200 gram bag. Typically, a typical chocolate bar is around 30 to 40 grams, so it's quite a big, hefty. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. There's about a fifth of this generally is one portion, roughly. Yeah, so yes, it's quite there's quite a lot going on here. So yeah, so I don't think it's intended for you to do all of this in one go. But what they are, I don't know if Kinder is a brand. It's a European brand. I think Swiss. I think. Or is it Italian? It would be Italian actually. I think it's owned by Ferrero. I think, which is another chocolate brand. Yeah, I think it's owned by Ferrero, and I think they're Italian, believe it or not. Even though Kinder is German for kids, I think, or child, or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, yes. So yeah, it's basically usually do sort of creamy-ish chocolate. Kinder Surprise eggs. The usual thing is like an egg. The big sort of main one is like an egg. It looks just like this actually. So it doesn't say that in the middle, and it's basically has a toy on the inside. It's a hollow egg with a toy on the inside, milk chocolate on the outside, and white chocolate on the inside with a sort of plastic thing in the middle with a toy inside. Anyway, so this is one of the brands, a new one presumably. It says fine milk chocolate bites with a milky hazelnut filling. That sounds very tasty, and you can see just what they look like there. You can see hazelnut there. So usually bits of hazelnut. I'm not a big hazelnut fan, to be honest with you. So please be warned. But you know, I'm not opposed to sort of little bits like this. So generally, you know. So okay. Right, so it gives you per 100 grams. Well, in fact, it does give you per piece actually, so that's not too bad. So per piece, yeah. Okay, well, there's 33 calories for every sweet. 2.1 grams of fat, 1.2 of which is saturates. That's not too bad actually. That's pretty good that they give you per sweet. I think that's really good. So from that, we could probably work out what 30-40 grams is, and then we can tell you what the serving would be. So, okay, well, it's got like a tear thing here, a little double arrow there, which presumably means open it. So I'm going to open it there. Okay. Yeah, quite. Before I go on, yeah, it's a nice packaging, by the way. It's the typical Kinder colours. I forgot to mention, they usually always this is their brand colour basis, sort of white and red. I'm saying the egg sort of shape is generally their kind of brand, I guess. Right, so let's pour these out. Oh, well, there's certainly a lot in there. Oh, there's loads. I'll say there's probably, you know, so obviously there's a lot of wrapper there, if you know what I mean. So it's probably not as many as you think would be. I'm trying to divide them into 5, but definitely getting, there's definitely a fair few in here, I think. Definitely getting good value for money here. So I've not quite been able to easily. So there's literally here. There's one short here. I just reviewed some Cadbury's buttons, and it was like 29 around 30, and there's one short here to make it a round number again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34 there is. So 34 is 200 grams. So 17 is 100 grams. So 17 is 100 grams. So we want roughly about, yeah, so roughly a chocolate bar's worth. So 17 is 100 grams, so about a third of that, 6, 12, 18. So around 6 is probably what you'd have, is the equivalent of a chocolate bar, I think, gram wise. And that would give you 99, 100 and... What else is going on? Yeah, 198. So that would give about 198 calories. So 6 of these is 198 calories. It's quite high when you think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove all these now. So we can make way for a little subset of these. Okay, here we go. Right. So, what did we say? Did we say 6? We've got 7. I'm sure we said 6. Yeah, 6. So roughly 6 is about the equivalent of a chocolate bar in weight wise, and also probably about calorie wise as well, because this is 198. So this is 198. So each one of these is 33. So that's 99. So 198 calories. 198 calories, and over 6 of these you've got 12.6 grams of fat, and you've got 7.2 grams of which of those are saturates. So it's quite high in fat. So yeah, so when you look at it that way, it looks like you're getting loads and everything, and they're all quite, not very, quite healthy for you because only 33 calories. But this is the equivalent of 1 chocolate bar, so it's not much there. So if you're feeding your kids or whatever, they could quite easily have 6 of these without thinking about it, and you've actually given them quite a lot of calories there, quite a lot of saturated fat and fat as well. So bear that in mind. Yes, I'll reiterate it. 198 calories just in these bits alone. 12.6 grams of fat, and what is it? I think 7.2 grams of which is saturates. I might have lied. Yeah, 7.2. Yeah, 7.2 grams of saturated fat. So yeah, so quite a lot. Okay, let's right. So we've already gone. We're not even tasting them yet. We've done about 7 minutes. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so there you go. That's what the individual wrapper looks like. And there's a little see-through bit there for you to see it. So, but yeah, I think it's quite important to talk about the calories and things for these, because you can quite easily eat a lot of these and not realise how much you're eating. 6 of these is 200 calories, and there's 34 of these in here. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So you know, 6 times as many as your normal average chocolate bar. So you'd be you'd be eating 1,200 calories if you had the whole thing. So but yeah, so there we go. It's quite a nice smooth actually egg. It's not melting in my hands at all. I could quite happily do all sorts of this and it's not melting, you can just tell. So it's quite solid, it's quite nice actually, quite good to handle. Yeah, you could put this in your, well, I wouldn't recommend it, but you could put this in your pocket and it wouldn't melt straight away, I don't think. You could, happily about this. If I did this with any other chocolate already, it'd be melting all over my hands and things, so not too bad actually. Yeah, so it's quite small. It measures about 2.7 centimetres from top to bottom and roughly 1.8 across, roughly. So let's cut it in half to see what's actually in there. It's going to be a bit difficult this, so I must be careful. Okay. I didn't cut overly easily, but okay, so there we go. So this is what we've got on the inside. So you can see there, it's massive, thick coating of chocolate there. I mean, it's really thick actually, really thick. But with obviously the sort of creamy hazelnut centre, what do we call it? Milky hazelnut filling in the middle there. So it's still quite substantial. Really, I'm quite impressed with the thickness of chocolate. I quite like that in a way actually. Yeah, this other bit's just fallen apart a bit. So towards the top of the egg, you can see you're getting, that's kind of the crown, I should call it. You can see that, but it's obviously the middle's falling away there. Not much of a filling at that part. Yeah, not too bad. So what I'll do is I won't eat that bit. I'll eat one as Kinder intended and have the whole thing at once. Yeah, let's give it a go. As soon as you bite into it, it's a lovely crunch as you go through the, not through the chocolate, but in the centre. There's a subtle crunch as well. You're not really chewing on hazelnuts. It's just you just get a crunch for some reason. Might be as soon as you enter the milky centre, perhaps it's kind of quite candified, if that's a word. It's very nice. The chocolate's nice. It's really creamy. In the middle is really creamy, and you get a strong, well, not a strong hazelnut taste, but you definitely get a hazelnut taste. It's nice. You don't really get hazelnuts, you just get the taste. It's kind of like a hazelnut praline, I guess, if that's a word. I think praline's generally almond, isn't it? But if you can imagine a hazelnut equivalent, that's basically it. The chocolate's really thick, and maybe it is the chocolate that's providing the crunch as well. It kind of falls away from the centre as you're eating it. So you just you get a chocolate piece in your mouth. It's really nice, actually. The advertising campaign was kind of people going, that was really fake, actually, and a bit cheesy. Other people go, can have another one and stuff like that. But I can kind of understand why you would ask for more. Yeah, these are really good, actually. I'd say the chocolate's not the best chocolate you'll ever taste, but it's the fact that it's nice and crunchy, so you get a really nice crunch of the chocolate. So this would be 100 calories I've had already now. Yeah, it's a really nice crunch as you eat into it, and then the smoothness of the centre is really nice. Hazelnut does leave a bit of a taste on the back of your throat, like it's quite strong. Well, not strong, it's not strong, but it kind of, when you get this sort of coating on the back of your throat sometimes when something's has that kind of flavour to it. It does do a bit of that, but it's kind of fading a bit now, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think this is a real success, actually. These are really good. The chocolate's a lovely thickness to it. So when you bite it, it's really nice and gives you a real satisfaction, and you do feel like you're getting substance there. And the centre's lovely and creamy. It does give you a hazelnut taste. I'm not the world's biggest hazelnut fan by any means, so that, to me, I can quite happily have it as another kind of taste, but it's still really nice. It's lovely milky creamy flavour in the middle. The middle dissolves in your mouth. Yeah, I think these are really nice, actually. You could quite easily eat all of these, so please be very careful. You could literally, I could go through half of these without much difficulty. These are very these are very nice. I'm going to resist opening one. Yeah, I definitely recommend these, actually. Very good. I think these are probably, I've had the Kinder Bueno, which is kind of like a strange bar. I've no idea what on earth's going on with it, but it's like it's it's a nice chocolate bar, but it's got lots of thin biscuity bits, and it's really nice. I was about to say these ones are better. I don't know. They're just different bars, actually. I don't know if I can say this is better, but these are really they really are very nice, and I think these are probably one of the better mini sort of size chocolates you can be having at the moment. A bit like Maltesers and stuff, and things like that, where you can just dip in and grab a few. They are individually wrapped, though. It's probably just as well because I think they are quite high in calories each one. You need to restrict yourself, I think. But yeah, I definitely recommend these. And I was about to say that these are the best Kinder chocolates out there at the moment. It's hard to say because they're very different than the Kinder Buenos and stuff like that. And which are very nice, actually. And they're kind of quite wafery and a bit like a halfway house between a regular bar and a Ferrero Rocher, perhaps. Yeah, I definitely recommend these. Just debating, I don't know if a 5's a bit too much, really. I think I'm going to give them a 4.5 out of 5, though, definitely. I really do like these a lot. I think I'm just trying to think what could make them better. I don't know. Maybe for me, perhaps something else in the middle as well as what you've already got, but that might be being a bit harsh, to be fair, on them really. I think that's just my own particular taste, but I definitely recommend these. They really are very, very nice. If you're not a big fan of Kinder generally, I still would recommend these because I say just the structure of them, the thickness of the chocolate, the creaminess of the centre. It's just a really good combination. And if you don't like hazelnuts, I don't think you'd worry too much. If you don't like Nutella, then I would stay away from these. But if you don't like hazelnuts, but like stuff like Nutella, you definitely won't have a problem with this. So Yeah, lovely stuff. Definitely recommended. Okay, guys, hope you like that review. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my channel, and give me a like or two. and feel free to leave any comments as well. We'd lovely to hear from you. Okay then, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Take care. See ya.